Today I want to talk about a subject that affects us all, recycling. This is not only important for today, but also for our future. If everyone would recycle, the amount of materials going into landfills would be drastically reduced. Forests are being cut at an unbelievable rate of 100 acres per minute. All of this to produce paper that we just use and dispose of. One tree takes about 20 years to grow and less than 10 minutes to cut down. One tree produces 700 paper grocery bags, and it only takes a supermarket about 1 hour to consume these. In our slide here from recyclingfacts.com, for every ton of paper recycled, the following is saved: 17 trees, 275 pounds of sulfur, 350 pounds of limestone, 3,000 pounds of steam, 60,000 gallons of water, 225 kilowatt hours, and 3.3 cubic yards of landfill space. Recycling conserves natural resources such as our timber, wood, and minerals. It also helps sustain the environment for future generations. And there's a real need for the recycling, as you can see in my next slide from EPA.gov. Waste material generated in 2009 was 243 million tons before recycling. Paper made up about 28% of that. And then the next one, food scraps, made up 14%, and it went on with plastic and aluminum. In most cases, it doesn't cost anything to recycle, and you should feel rewarded by doing something to help the environment. By taking steps today, we solidify the future for our children and grandchildren. Recycling 14 trees worth of paper reduces pollutants in the air by over 165,000 tons. If all aluminum produced was recycled, we would save enough energy to light up a mid-sized city for about 5 years. In my next slide from allrecyclingfacts.com, we have some facts on recycling aluminum. Aluminum is the fastest and easiest one to recycle. You can recycle aluminum cans and reuse them in as little as 60 days. Hershey Company uses about 133 square miles of aluminum to wrap the 20 million kisses made every day. This recycling saves money, energy, and manpower. Think about the amount of trash you could reduce just by recycling. Recycling diverted nearly 70 million tons of material away from landfills in 2000. That was up from 34 million in 1990. So in just those 10 years, it doubled. So just think, if it doubled in the past 10 years, that's 140 million tons of garbage that didn't go in our landfill. It's also important to reduce our reliance on foreign oil. By recycling helps us do this by saving energy. A national recycling rate of 30% reduces greenhouse gas emissions as much as removing nearly 25 million cars off of the roadway. Every little bit of recycling makes a difference. For example, 1 year of recycling on one college campus, Stanford University, saved the equivalent of 33,900 trees. Just think, what if all universities recycled what they could save? As you recall, there are many different items to recycle: plastic, paper, aluminum, and so forth. Paper saves our forest. Aluminum saves and conserves energy, while it also reduces waste in our landfills. This being said, I would personally encourage encourage everyone to recycle. There are several ways to recycle. There's curbside recycling, and you can check with your local disposal company on that. A lot of them have color-coded bins that you put the different recycling materials in, such as paper, plastic, aluminum. We also have buyback centers where they buy back the aluminum from you and they pay you, and so then you get money from just, recycling it instead of putting it in our landfills. They have drop-off centers where you sort your own and you just take it to them and they get rid of it for you. No matter how small or how big, everyone can make an impact by recycling. Yes, even me, Sheila Hardin, makes an impact by the recycling I do. And I would implore all of you all to recycle also to save our environment.